Okay, so first off, for the student among you, you may have noticed on the last video, I only drilled out 6 holes for the motherboard. I have fixed that, and now we're moving on to making the support for the graphics card, or for the power supply first. So we're going to be using the circular saw, but first, let's see here, I need to make sure I've got this measured out right. So that one should be about right for the power supply. If not, I can always, I have a plan, I swear. So we'll take this Sharpie and go down here, and then so stop it right about there. Okay. Take that and right there. Okay, so that's what I want for that. That's the power supply. And for the graphics card, how big is a, let's see here, ATX motherboard size is 12 by 9.6. So we'll make this 4 inches deep because we can. That's just looking on the reverse. I mean, granted, it's going to be painted, but I want to make sure. Okay, so I want to use that corner and this corner. So, try this again. Oh yeah, that's almost perfect. Like I said, I can leave a little room for error. Okay, so do this, let's do it the same distance out. So 9.6. A bit more than and a half. So let's pull that out a little bit. These brackets should be good enough. It'll be close, but they'll work. Not have a straight edge long enough for this unless, nope, not that. I guess I'll just use the tape measure. There we go, that's straight, I hope. Okay, got those marked. As you can see, there's the graphics card, there's the power supply. So let's go ahead and clamp this in place and get started. Ah, my ears are ringing. Ah, I screwed that one up. Okay, I can fix that later. Oh, no wonder it's shaking. The C-clamp came off. Oh, I cannot hear. We can all watch this fail together. Okay, we have our bits of wood. Next step is sanding it down, and some of you may have guessed by the literature there, I've never used a Dremel before. So we're gonna Okay, should have a wood kit over here. Okay, so I wasted enough time trying to figure that out, so I'll just sand it down later if I decide it still needs it. Next up we have this one. I mostly just want to get the edges off. But as a lot of you can see, I basically have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to sanding. So with that done now, we will take this off. And And it is time to bring our big sheet of plywood back. Okay, so after a bit of thinking, I think I figured out an idea. Turn this around so y'all can see what I'm doing. I basically have no choice but to perfectly mount that. But to do this, I'm going to have to put the motherboard back. I want to make sure I got it lined up right. Okay, motherboard's on. Now I can actually try and figure out how straight I am. And surprisingly, I am spot on. So let's attach this and hope nothing goes wrong. Okay, now for the other one, I don't know if it's going to be exact, but it'll be pretty dang close. I know you can't really see what I'm doing. Okay. Still think my hand is in the way. Well, sort of. But I've got this started enough to know where it's going. Okay. It is loose. And that is as lined up as I think I'm going to get it. Here's hoping I didn't misalign those by enough to be an issue. Okay. And now, to attach this to it, probably going to want to make pilot holes. I got enough wood. I think I can do this without. Okay, so here goes nothing. Yep, that stabbed through. It's alright, I can fix that with the bolt cutters later. I can back these out and clip them. Okay. I think the next ones I will make pilot holes and then just use the bolt cutters. Cut the tips off of them, but make the pilot holes so that I can still get it. Just bought some. There they are. Okay. So the question is, how much am I cutting off? Cut off like to the couple threads in. Right about there, I hope. Oh, I'm not strong enough to do this. I have no idea where that screw went. Okay, you know what? For the sake of the graphics card, that should be fine. I'll fix that later, though. Hopefully without losing any more screws in the process. Okay, and finally, mounting the power supply bracket, which I'm kind of thinking right here. And unfortunately, I already determined that these nice brackets I got for it are just too long, which is a shame. Okay, and it's 150 millimeters tall. Where did I put my phone? Oh, that's 6 inches. I think right there ought to do. Okay. Oh, y'all can't see what I'm doing. So, hanging power supply right there. Try our hand with another screw. Okay, so the plan for this is that I'm going to use these little guys right here to help hold the power supply in place. So they're going to have to go on after the power supply does. Okay, so if I put that there and then put this here. Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, all the screws. And really hope I have this level. If not, this is going to be a slight pain. Okay. Now the next test is making sure I have space over here. Mounting the other bracket. Okay, I'm really hopeful I've got this lined up right. I think I do. Okay, so that block should be good. I didn't think to make sure that it would fit on both sides, but I got lucky and it does. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to try my hand at... Actually, I'm just going to get these in here. That's as far as I'm getting. And we will call it for this. Okay. Let's bring this in so it can be seen a little easier. Running out of cord for the laptop. Yeah, that's unfortunately about as close as I'm going to be able to get it. Probably be easiest if I get this hole started slightly. Because I just realized I made actual holes through the other one, and I do not want to do that with this one. Okay, that's not enough to hold it apparently. Jeez, I keep pulling the screw out. Okay, well, I'm going to try and cut this off. Wish me luck. Okay, it took some doing, but I shortened this screw enough to achieve my goal. Whether or not that'll hold. Oh yeah, that does not like being in there. Damn it. Should have gotten some thicker plywood. Because I basically just ripped that hole out. Oh well, glue will hold it. Because it's going to be pressured down, so it should be fine. Okay. Well, I think with that said, I'm getting hot out here. I'm going to call it good. Thanks for watching and have a good one.